Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. We are broadcasting live from Copper and Oak. Scott Kirby, Jake Johnston, Joe Ryan, Lloyd Kirby, Jim Ash with you this morning. Having some technical difficulties on the radio, but you can watch us on YouTube. It's live and running.
So if you're on the radio now listening to us,
you're not listening
to
YouTube.
YouTube.
Probably not listening to us.
Yeah, that's not going to work out. But yeah, Jim's going to head back out to the station.
Jim's he is like a worker bee.
He's angry is what he
He's
is.
an angry little elf. Hey.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Angry.
So, he's going to
Call him Elf one more time.
I made you some coffee. I need you to relax.
He is.
You're more of a
he's
honeybee.
angry.
You.
Honeybee?
Yeah, you're just a honeybee.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
Tom Petty sings about the honeybee.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, he used to.
He gone.
You can still listen to it today.
Yeah. We know, Joe.
I caught that.
If any of our listeners are listening or watching at home, you can tell how this show's going to go from the get-go, can't you?
No, it's going to go well today because we got a big deal coming on at 9:30.
Yeah,
Big deal.
we got a Lincoln legend coming on at 9:30, Jeff Alexander.
Would you say he is the most famous Geoff in Lincoln high school history?
I don't know any others spelled.
That's what I'm saying.
Geoff Gossett. Jeff Gossett.
I don't know.
Pretty good ball player.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's more famous. Than
I don't think he's
Jeff.
more famous.
No, that's what we're going
Pretty
for.
good athlete.
Solid. Very solid.
So we'll be talking to him about Illinois basketball around 9:30.
You have anything to do with that?
A little bit.
A little bit.
But
You think he'll send us some gear like some of us?
Ooh, yeah, we'd look good in some Illini warm-up gear.
We ask him for gear.
You know, the pull-off
You can ask
jackets,
all you
and then
want.
I can yank it off, and it says "Go Big Red" underneath.
yeah, then, no.
You're not getting any gear,
not getting
but I could get some.
Yeah, Joe, you can have some. Not Jake. Jake gets 0.
Your gear's over with.
Yeah.
Not happening.
I think my team's going to compete for in football world, compete for a national title as much as Illinois is.
You said that last year.
As much? No,
They're
I did
crap.
not say that last year.
Oh.
We got the next Patrick Mahomes.
Yes,
that
yes,
Hey, listen, that we may have. I'm sticking with that.
Okay, stick with it. I'm not sure of it, but I will say this.
The schedule that they planned out for this year suits him. We'll say that.
Well, as long as we're talking about college football, let's talk about Illinois and its ranking.
Ooh, yeah.
Man, that's fun.
That is fun. What, number 12?
12?
think
That's
12,
what I
yeah.
saw. Was 12. And that's based, and they obviously look at their schedule. Man, they got a tough schedule.
They got a tough schedule.
To be ranked 12th.
Yeah.
Well, the Big Ten is just so tough, man. I mean, every opponent in the Big Ten. I mean, you think a couple of them might be a pushover, like Michigan State, or I mean, you can't say Indiana.
No,
You
Minnesota.
can't say Wisconsin. You can't say Minnesota
anymore.
I mean, where are you going? I mean, where's it? Rutgers?
reason.
You want to play Rutgers? I mean, most
They get
those
Purdue this
teams
year?
don't.
Huh?
They get Purdue this year?
I don't think they have.
You know what?
Purdue this year.
Purdue is the funny thing about Purdue the last couple of years is everybody considers them kind of a pushover team, but they could put up 40.
Well, the whole thing is
look,
they'll give Illinois fits.
yeah, and they did last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give a lot of teams fits. I mean, it's the craziest thing, man. But the Big Ten is serious competition. It's right up there with the SEC, if not. I mean, well, last year obviously they were better.
Makes you want to have season tickets.
Yeah, oh yeah, yep.
Or know somebody that could get us in over there.
You do?
No, I said or.
Maybe
Oh.
somebody
You know someone?
I don't know, but
could be related to them,
yeah, buddy. We need a buddy over
or a
there.
brother-in-law.
It's, when teams start winning, it's hard to get tickets.
It's hard to get to. Yeah.
Everybody's jumping back on that bandwagon, Joe, and that's exactly what you do.
Oh, now hold on.
Hobo Joe is what we're going to
Let's
call you.
just talk
We've
about
called
this
him that
for a
for
second.
years.
Hobo Joe.
Yeah,
I was
Hobo
going
Joe.
on.
My dad and I were on a waiting list for 5 years to get Rams season tickets, and they were absolutely horrible. And they called me and said that we're up. We finally got our number called. And I called my dad and said, "Hey, Dad, Rams called. We can get season tickets." And he said that to me. He goes, "Well, Joe, they're not any good." And I said, "Yeah, if they were good, we'd never get them. We got to go now."
So you're calling Dad. You just wanted his money.
And then we split them,
100%.
but
Dad didn't want
we
him.
got them. They won every game at home in the Super Bowl the very first year. There you go.
There you go. The Ryan touch.
I am, yeah.
The golden
that,
touch.
That really helped. Lucky the Irish on that.
Yeah.
You're, when the Pool Man and I had season tickets for the old Big Red, we didn't have the magic touch.
No.
And they left. We ran them off.
Ran him off. Well, we can't even take a commercial, guys, because Jim's not here, so we're just going to have to roll through it until,
Well, then let's.
until the old boy
I
gets
feel like
back.
Lloyd could handle that, but
He's working on
Not-
something.
not as that's what he
Lloyd's on
wants
his
to do.
That's what
phone.
he's doing.
Yeah,
he's busy. He's got things to do. People see. Saturday.
Saturday morning. It's about 150 degrees out.
Let's talk about that. What are you doing to cool down these days?
Well, we got the big family reunion tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. Hopefully outdoors.
It is outdoors.
In a park.
It is in a park.
There'll be a nice breeze going.
There will probably be no breeze because there's trees everywhere. Massive trees. We're at.
You can lay all your food out. It'll stay nice and fresh.
for anybody that wants to come join us, we'll be at the Weldon Springs there, in just outside of Clinton, Illinois. And we got the
Free food?
We got the pavilion. Oh, we'll have more food than anybody could eat. That's for sure.
Fried chicken?
There will be fried chicken.
chicken's
Yeah,
good.
I believe they're picking that up.
Oh,
I'm
picked
gonna-
up fried chicken.
Yeah, no, it's
No
always
one's pan frying at home.
Nope, nobody's doing that at home. Not anymore. It used to be KFC, but Clinton closed their KFC.
Well,
So that's a sad deal. I believe they're getting Country Air. Atlanta. Okay, the quick and easy
Quick
chicken.
and Easy's
Believe it or not, that is
good.
pretty darn good chicken.
Yeah.
Have you had
delicious.
it? You've had it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is good
delicious.
chicken. Shout out to the old. It's not Quick and Easy anymore. What is it now?
Quick
Quick Way.
it's Quick Way, yeah.
Quick Way.
Named-
Quick Way Foods.
Yeah.
Nice job on the whatever chicken brand that is. It is fantastic.
What is it? Crunchers?
Yeah, it's
or
crunchy or
Crunchies?
something. It's good.
I don't know. I feel like Lloyd needs to make a new post with that chicken.
Chicken, chicken,
From
chicken.
down there.
Not everyone likes fried chicken.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that doesn't.
You'll find them out.
I mean, that used to be a staple the pre-game meal or day before, I guess, meal for the football team,
It's
wasn't
good.
it?
Yeah,
Fried chicken?
Yeah,
chicken's good.
fried chicken. That was a big deal.
Really?
Then it moved into the pasta era.
Yeah.
Oof. Carve them up hard.
Yeah. I had spaghetti last night. Delicious.
Did you?
Yeah. I feel like we're on Facebook now. I'm letting people know what I had for dinner
Yeah, no
last
kidding.
night.
Did you take a picture of it?
Yeah, did we got a picture?
Put it on. Facebook update.
Everybody loves it.
So what are you contributing to the family reunion?
They like, I got a Brussels sprout thing I make, and they really like that. They pound through it pretty good. I'll probably Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
So I got that. It's gluten free and all that kind of stuff, but it's pretty good actually. Also, I'll do the ranch pickle chips. So it's like fried cheese with pickles in the middle. Do that. And I'm probably going to do one other one, but I'm not sure which one. I've got about 5 different ones to choose from.
So it's not like just a couple bags of chips and a
No,
2
no.
liter of Pepsi
No, you don't.
that you bring.
The only way you get out of cooking is if you're bringing the chicken.
Oh, that's what I'd be doing.
So that's.
I'll bring the chicken.
Listen, you have to try to.
It's probably a lot of chicken, though.
You only get one person to bring chicken.
I'm saying a lot of chicken.
It's like, oh yeah, it's a lot of chicken. Yeah, you're gonna spend some money doing it, that's for sure. But the thing is, it's like it's almost like a lottery. You've got to enter at January 1st who's bringing the chicken. If you have any hopes of getting it, you have a few days to pick it out, and whoever wins they know, well, this is going to be an easy year for them.
That's good.
So, but yeah, it's a whole thing. The family reunion is still a pretty big deal in our family, it's nice. We get, heck, I bet there's 60 there, roughly. That wasn't a family reunion, but that was classic. Absolutely a classic moment in the Johnston family history. Johnston-Bristow family history.
Hey, how about this? Anybody been over to State Fair?
Negative.
Nope. Daughter went. Went to the Megan Maroney concert. Maroney.
I went to the State Fair.
Did you go to Snoop Dogg concert?
No, but I snooped around down there. I got, my buddy runs the campground. He's got a golf cart. Took me all around.
Oh, got a buddy.
I got a buddy over there. We were co-valedictorians of our class at Carroll.
Class of 2.
Michael DeLillo.
Also,
Michael J. DeLillo.
Also, homecoming queens.
Yeah.
Both of you.
He was king. Joe was queen.
Yep. And a shout out.
He
to,
was king, wasn't he? Wasn't he homecoming king?
Who?
DeLillo.
Yeah, DeLillo was homecoming
Yeah.
king. Yeah.
And you were the queen. 100%.
And we're going to go to a commercial break.
We can't.
Saved by the lack of options.
You know what? I was over there, and it wasn't even hot yet. Well, I was there opening day and rode around, and it wasn't even hot yet. But wow, was it smoking! And I stopped by the Urban Cowboys, Nuthatch Hill, little place in conservation thing, and got nachos. Those nachos are good. You guys had those?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy,
The brisket nachos
Yeah.
are fantastic.
that's good stuff, right?
Pulled
there.
pork, too, either way.
Pulled pork.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah, we ran around, looked at some people that were showing some farm animals, and
Does the Mellow Cream still have
Parks
the
and
big slide or
campers.
no?
I
give it that,
did not go into that
Area.
into where the Midway and all that. I mean, I guess we did drive down, but I didn't go where the rides were and all that stuff.
It'd be packed there tonight. Def Leppard in town tonight, I do believe. Yeah, did you get a corn
No, I
dog?
did not ride any corn dogs.
You are a big corn dog rider.
But I did sit around and visit with the drummer from Def Leppard
And the
at
carnies.
State Fair.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah. I was trying to think of the year 2000.
Oh,
or
not
so.
not this year.
No, but I am telling you that I went and was, I was backstage security for a while at the fair, and I rode over on a golf cart and had some adult beverages in a little cooler, and I was listening to their sound check, and he popped over, said, "Hey, mate, you got another one of those?" I said, "Sure." We sat around there and had a couple of adult beverages, and he sat on the stage, and we just shot the bull about things, and he took my request at the end of the evening, and he He played it, pointed over at me, and they played on the
Oh,
one of
he
the
pointed
encores.
at you. Did he give you a wink? That's for you, Joe.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, that's before these cell phones had cameras in it, so I have no proof of this. So I could have just made the whole story
You
up.
didn't.
We're
you
quite
didn't,
certain you did.
you didn't take your Polaroid.
Yeah, a little popped it out.
Shake it. Shake it. Oh, good story.
That's something. Why don't you guys tell a story?
Well,
Tell us about something.
Jake,
Tell us about being in
that's not-
Florida for what were we there? 2 months?
That's not what we normally talk
no,
about.
just a week, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, is it fun to not have anything to do and just
It's the
sit
best.
at the beach?
It's the best. You know, you get up in the morning, get your cup of coffee, a little bit of breakfast, head to the beach.
And nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
Did you get sunburned?
Pack you a cooler? No, didn't get burnt. Well, I did on my shoulders a little bit, but you know, I try to get tan before I go down there,
Oh, do you?
so it doesn't hurt.
The
It does
tanning
help.
beds? Do you use the one in the
Oh
basement?
no, it's all natural, son. You know,
It'll natural.
why pay for it? We can go outside and get it for free. But yeah, I didn't see any sharks, so that's a plus.
Any ocean
was
life?
good, huh?
See any ocean life?
Jellyfish
Yeah.
and fish. That's about it. You usually see a manatee in the past several years that we've went would swim right by us. Didn't see any of those. That's a weird little deal there.
They're a large animal.
Well, they're very large.
Yep. I stepped on a stingray one year. Took off flying away in the water, whatever you want to call that. Swimming away, but how they move, it's more like flying.
Yeah, they can.
Well, we're back on the radio,
All right. All the
and we're
radio
back.
listeners.
but
Uh-oh.
Jim is caught behind a freight train,
That used to be his nickname, Freight Train.
and he's
You know what?
Not
and
happy.
he's not happy. We know he's had an aggravating morning.
Jim might as well spin that thing around, had the air direction.
back on radio now. A friggin' freight train.
You know,
Jim, if you're listening, which we know you are,
well, he is now.
we need a commercial break. So get on
Hey,
back here.
here
get
we go,
back
though.
here.
Let's talk sports for a minute because I want to make sure everybody knows this. 7 o'clock tonight, you can tune in and watch your Arizona Cardinals take on the Denver Broncos.
Oh, everybody
America's
says that.
team, so get out there. I think we're probably going to make a run for the Super Bowl.
And Jake Plummer's throwing out the first pitch.
He might be.
Yep. They're going to make a Super Bowl run this year. So, I mean, how many tickets does a team have to buy for the whole team to go? It's quite
Well-
a few because you have
The Pro Bowlers won't have to. They get in free.
really.
Yeah,
I didn't
so-
know that. Well, where's the Pro Bowl? They don't do that. They even have a Pro Bowl anymore?
Yeah, they play like Frisbee golf and stuff. It's goofy.
Flag.
Yeah, why
Flag.
don't
Nobody wants to
football.
get hurt.
they ain't nobody
I
getting hurt
understand.
doing that.
Yeah.
Somebody did one year, didn't it? Wasn't it Herschel Walker?
I don't know.
Got hurt
May
playing
have
this?
been.
Two-hand touch
They do something.
On the beach.
on the beach.
Two-hand touch on the beach.
Yeah, with
I
flags.
used to like the, and they may still do it, the little competitions. they'd
Competitions,
have.
yeah.
It's kind of neat to see who can sling it, do this and that.
Yeah, I always thought Dan Marino would win every single one of those back in the day.
Well, while we're waiting on Jim, there's a special young lady whose birthday is today.
Oh.
Jake's mom. Happy birthday.
And we're on the radio. She listening?
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
Is she
she
on
may be
YouTube?
on YouTube.
Could you,
If she
happy
doesn't get on
birthday.
the radio,
Lloyd, could
she's
you
on-
zoom in just on his
yeah,
face?
do not do that.
And now, as we sing this, we're going to zoom in on your face, and
Yeah.
you lead us through it, okay?
What are we singing?
Happy birthday.
We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday."
You are going to lead
You
it.
are.
No, I'm not gonna sing. I don't even know
Look
how.
into the camera and tell your mom
wouldn't know
happy
what to do.
birthday and sing something.
Happy birthday, Mother.
Happy birthday, Jake's mom.
Happy birthday. Now sing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start. You're a
and
singer,
three.
Joe.
Gosh.
Jeez, I'm a Beeson kid. I don't sing.
Okay. You don't have to. And forget it.
They put us in choir, then they canceled the whole thing.
You wouldn't sing for your mom? Man, that's just,
Is it a thing?
it's horrible.
Well, maybe before the show's over. Stay tuned.
You guys ever use your cheap seats?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
these things are awesome.
They are. What do you got in that?
I made myself a little iced coffee.
Oh.
Nice.
Made himself.
That's what he does. He's kind of considered selfish.
Kathy Williams right down the road here. Those are nice.
Those are nice.
We've had some Mellow Cream mugs done there.
Where's that? That's small town creations.
Yeah, right down the road.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Had us on the show a few times.
Yeah. We need to have her back on. Show us.
Yeah.
They do so many things.
Oh, they do. Yeah,
It's crazy.
really cool little place they have down there.
Absolutely.
We've got some great shops downtown.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
A lot of places to wander around to. Did you guys hit the Logan County Fair?
No, I was in Florida.
I did. Well, I can remember most of it.
Uh-huh.
That concert was.
I heard you were a lot of fun.
I remember like about the first 45 minutes of it. After that, it kind of goes in a blank. So if anybody has stories of,
Or video. We'd love to have video.
Video.
oh, there's video. I've seen me dance into the I Can't Dance with Whatever from. It was a good show. Cooper Allen puts. I've
he a
seen
good
him.
show?
I've seen him a few times,
Okay.
and he was a really good show. And the guy that opened for him, Thomas Mack, who was a longtime roommate of his back in the day, he was out there, and I was surprised by how good he was. He was fantastic. So great job by the Logan County. Whatever it
Entertainment
is.
Committee.
Entertainment Committee, is that what they are?
I don't know.
Well, we
They got
usually
it.
have them on, a couple weeks before.
Yeah,
We didn't
you
get that.
used to have Dave Irwin on.
Dave
all
Irwin
the
on. Is
time.
he still doing
Well, I
it?
think they
No,
split it.
No.
Michelle Bauer
Michelle
does
Bauer,
it.
I know, is a big part of it,
Leslie
and a few
Bennett
others.
does it.
Yep.
And Miss Rademacher.
And boy, I tell you what I don't think I've heard of one person say it was a bad show. I mean,
big crowd. I heard.
Big crowd, and everybody was into it. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I remember going to the beer tent afterwards and seeing Big Jake over there, and thought to myself, I need to go see him. Told my daughter the next day on Sunday, I was like, I saw Big Jake. I was wanting to go say hi to him. She's like, what are you talking about? He came over and picked you up off the ground with a big old hug, and then you slapped him on the back of the head and said, you're my boy, Blue, and gave him a hug. I was like, yeah, I don't remember any of that.
He's a big dude. Taking care of business.
But, yeah, it like I said, had fun. Entertaining time.
I'm glad you did. I'd like to ask a few questions about your Chicago Bears.
What would you like to know?
Oh,
What do you
boy.
think?
I think we're going to have a good year.
Now, I know that our first game, you kissed your sister, right?
Huh?
They tie? Look at him. Look at
weird.
me.
Oh,
You never
what?
heard that?
No.
A tie's like kissing
listen,
your sister. That's the first time
It's
you've
a
heard
Joe
that?
Ryan thing.
Yeah.
That Ryan family household.
Hold on a second. Lloyd, you ever heard that?
I feel
lot of
like
sister
feel like Bridget would
Yeah.
kick your rear end.
Bridget? What's wrong with him?
What
Tying is
wrong?
like kissing your sister. You've never heard that.
I've never
No.
seen a tie.
No.
You've never seen a tie? I'll tell you what.
And explain why that's like kissing your sister.
Well, I'm not going to go into the graphics of it, but it's
Too
no
late.
fun to play a football game all day and then go, okay, we tied. See you guys.
I will.
Somebody wins or somebody loses.
There's something about your Bear I've noticed this year. So many analysts, if you'll call them that, are either saying the Bears are going to win the division or they're going to finish fourth. It's 50-50.
What's your thought?
They're going to win the division.
Walking away.
Yeah.
What do you say, 15 wins?
No, I'd say they're going to be 13-4.
You know
He
who,
stepped it up from the 12-5 from last year.
do you
That's
know
a
who
big
has
deal.
a chance, I really think, to come back and win the Super Bowl? Or the Eagles. It's very tough to do. But they're good, man.
There's some comeback stories out there.
Yeah. Saquon.
Yes. That's a good football team. You got to stay injury-free.
Yeah.
Like everybody, but they'll probably play the Cardinals
Probably.
In the
in the divisional rounds.
Yeah.
to advance.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
to get into
Probably.
championship.
There ain't no way
NFC
they're getting past the Big Red.
We got little Kyler going to go to town this year. It's his last year as a Cardinal.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
extending him.
Contract, man.
They're going to extend that.
No, he is being pushed out, and he may retire, or he's a guy that'll say, hey, I'm going to play baseball, see what he can do.
I'm sure the Cardinals will sign him.
Jeez, we got to sign somebody.
When you talk about Cardinal baseball, I saw it well put the other day. The Cardinals have lost the Cardinal baseball fans.
No.
Do you agree with that?
No, not at all. No, I will say, Cardinal fans in general are pretty frustrated. They either want you to go and make the team a winner, which is putting right now, because of how they're constructed, would be you wouldn't be able to do unless you go over luxury cap. Or however they explain that nowadays. It's that monetary value that you get taxed on afterwards. They either want them to do that, or they want them to actually rebuild. Break it down, get rid of the fat, and then start bringing up, get young talent in there, and make it so that we got players that we can root for the next 15 years. And the Cardinals have refused to do that since basically about 2015. We've been suffering. So for 10 years, at some point, the fans are going to say, you know what, we're not going to buy tickets until you show us that you want us to compete, or you're willing to have us compete. And, if you take a 2-year hiatus because you got to get rid of all the fat and make the team a little firmer, then that's what you should do, But the Cardinals went it a different way, and, this is what happens. Cubs went through that too.
Well, Cubs.
I mean, you back in the 80s and 90s, you would have never thought the Cubs would not be sold out.
Right.
I mean, they were the lovable losers. You wanted to go see the game. You're at historic Wrigley Field, and then all of a sudden, what was it, around 2006 or 8? Somewhere around there, for about 3 years in a row, boy, the stands were getting a little thin.
Yeah.
Except on weekends. Of course, weekends were always packed, but same thing with the Cardinals. So,
Anybody play early today? Cubs, Cardinals?
I don't know. But Cubs, man, they're not
hot
doing
day
so
like
hot.
this, nice day, grab a burger and a beer at the Alibi.
Yeah, unfortunately
Sounds good.
for the Cub right now, the Milwaukee Brewers are playing very well.
Very well.
They may be the team to beat right now.
Yeah, you're right. And Cubs on a big downfall since All-Star break, and it's not looking good. Here comes Jim zooming in here. Oh, stop.
Hey, we got to make a little announcement here.
Thought he was going to make a easy access point here.
Tomorrow, let's make a little announcement. The pool man just sent me something. The pancake, sausage, biscuits, and gravy, the breakfast fundraiser for Lincoln football is tomorrow morning at the KFC, 7:30 to 11:30. 6 years and older, $10. Kids 5 and under, free. So get out, support the Railers. KC's tomorrow morning.
You say that. I'd like to also throw a shout out to the Lincoln Railettes dance team. They are at IGA today for a fundraiser and bake sale. Today around from 10 to 2. So steak or ribeyes and pork chops being slung around there. And then they also have some bakery items that I think the moms and team has put together. So get out there and support them as well.
And Tom, the fishing guy that's supposed to be coming on this show, he just never gets on the show. Tom, the fisherman Tom, the guy that fishes, wants to know why we're talking about the Cardinals. And I don't know that he has any room to talk about anything. So I just want to let you know that, Tom.
Oh.
Thanks again.
Did you just disregard one of our listeners?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Are you mad at Tom?
What did Tom do to you?
He wants to,
He takes care of our show once in a while. He watches at home. He works hard.
Yeah.
He's hard working.
Offers to come
he's
on.
not hard working.
Works weekends. Calls in. Checks in.
They don't know you, yikes. We going commercial?
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, we need a commercial.
Jim is back.
Our fans need a break.
We can go to commercial. We come back. We'll have Jeff Alexander on with us. So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Purchase a chicken sandwich from Culver's of Lincoln, and you could help the restaurant win $15,000 for its workers. The Culver's Company is holding a contest between all its stores to introduce their 3 new chicken sandwiches. The store with the most growth in chicken sales over the previous year wins the contest. The Lincoln location has been among the leading stores so far, but they need your help. Buying any of the 3 new Culver's chicken sandwiches counts in the contest, whether it's the grilled chicken, crispy chicken, or spicy crispy chicken, made juicier, crispier, and tastier.
That's the way we like it, baby.
Culver's of Lincoln has a long history of supporting the community through fundraising nights, donating a portion of sales to schools, nonprofits, and other organizations in the area. And now, here's our chance to say thank you. The contest runs through August 10th, so get out to Culver's and help the team bring home the bacon with your purchase of chicken. Culver's, home of the Butterburger. Home of the 3 new chicken sandwiches, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good if you think you should check in, yeah.
Hey, this is Tony Semple, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
The Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3, broadcasting live from Copper and Oak. And joining us on the phone line now is Lincoln native, Lincoln legend, assistant men's basketball coach for the Fighting Illini, Jeff
Most
Alexander.
Famous Jeff.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing good. Thanks for taking some time to talk with us this morning. I know you're on a busy schedule. Are you home today?
Home today. Watching a little junior high baseball right now, and actually probably the slowest time of our year, of our calendars, probably going on right now. So it's kind of nice. Enjoying it.
I say, yeah, you're a busy guy. We never know where you're at. Usually overseas somewhere recruiting. Tell us a little bit about the recruiting process and what you're involved with. I know a lot of international recruiting going on right now. Just look through the lineup, and if your name doesn't end with Ivich, you're probably not on the team. So tell us how that's going.
Well, obviously, a new time, new day and age, just with everything going on in the college landscape, and you're getting into times now where recruiting's been expanded as far as the globe. Guys around the world, it's obvious through, everybody's seen the past year. College basketball is kind of a destination now for guys around the world. Whereas, 4 or 5 years ago, that necessarily wasn't the case. So, we feel like we got out in front in that kind of area. Europe, South America, obviously the Caribbeans, we've been deep in for some time. But it's an area that we feel is very, very good for us. The type of players, the type of mindsets, their demeanor. These guys have been pros for, professionals or been around professionals for some time. As far as, understanding what it takes to be really, really good. And, it's obviously this past year, we saw kind of I say it all the time, kind of a generational class of kids, guys that you knew were one and dones, guys that you kind of could see and envision spending very limited time at the college, level. And there was a lot of one and dones this year. This generation and the next generation, there may not be as many high caliber, one and done, bona fide guys, but there's a lot of really good players around the world.
Yeah, you talk about one and dones, and that's something that, years past, before you guys even got here, that Illinois never really got those top recruits. And, look what you've done. You had Io, who kind of kicked it all off. He was there for a few years. He goes to the NBA. And then this year, KJ and then Will Riley, they make it to the NBA. And that's just got to, kind of put your program on center stage there. These kids know that, if we go to Illinois, there's, that chance that, obviously they all want to advance to the NBA, but that's got to be a good recruiting focus on you guys as well.
Oh, there's no question about that. And, it takes time to build that. It took time. Obviously Io was our first one. Mm-hmm. A guy that set the standard, was a guy that everybody could kind of see the blueprint and understand that, this is a place that you can come and develop and get to the next level. And then obviously Terrence Shannon came right behind it. And then obviously, you said, the last two behind that with KJ and Will. And, when you're talking to these guys, it's, that's a big piece of the conversation, the development piece, how you're going to help them get to that next level. And as you mentioned, when you've done it now, we've got 4 guys in the NBA that are doing very, very well. And those guys are attracted to that, attracted to that.
Now, you've been doing this a long time, Jeff, and, with, the recent years where the NIL comes into play, how difficult is that just to manage and, kind of bring these kids in, because now they're looking at dollar signs, and obviously as a university, you guys are limited of what you can do. It's got to be pretty difficult to, put a team together and get these guys to play when right now they're looking to, make as much money as they can, playing college basketball.
Yeah, we've, that's been a conversation in our office, for some time. And obviously, the landscape has changed drastically when I say that. Recruiting is now different. It's not where, yes, relationships count. It's very big still to this day. But at the end of the day, it comes down to finances. It comes down to fit, what their role is. You're starting to see a lot of the high level guys that are waiting till the spring to sign to kind of see how these rosters lay out and see how they fit in. Mm-hmm. So, that's a big part. You could be, and we talk about this, you can spend a ton amount of time with a kid and feel like you're really building a strong bridge and foundation just with the relation piece. At the end of the day, when it comes down to business, opportunity, all that, things may change. So, it's not necessarily like the old days where you go throughout a summer, and you just sit on guys and just make sure they see you and they feel that presence of you in the program. Those days are kind of behind us. As you mentioned, it's those conversations that it is a business now.
Yeah. So, I mean, and not only are you going out trying to get new recruits, you got to try to keep the guys that you have. So this is a round the clock process.
Yeah, and that's your biggest thing now is retention.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, this past year we had one guy, Draven Gibbs, that played, you know, minutes for us, and you know, we were very young. You know, now. We have a high level of retention. Guys that, along with that retention, have high level, you know, speaking of Tomislav, Ivan Boswell, Andrei Stojakovic. We're having retention, but those guys are still probably NBA guys. You know, Tommy was a guy that probably could have gone this year to the late first round, early second round, chose to come back. So your retention, you still have high level talent. And guys have been in the program.
Jeff, is there a guy? I mean, you know, this transfer portal thing and all that. We constantly talk about it with the retention and whatnot. Is there a guy that got away that you're like, man, I wish we would have had him for one more year? This kind of sticks out to you.
You know.
I know you have to be looking forward all the time. I understand that too.
Yeah, you always have to be prepared. You're always forward thinking. You have to be prepared for things that you don't want to be prepared for. But now it's a business, both sides, so nothing surprising. Are there guys that, you know, you build relationships. You're very, very close with these kids. You know, their surrounding people, their circles may not agree with, and that's their choice. And we're in a day and age that feelings can't be in the way. You have to understand that guys are doing it for their best interest. It's just a business, and we feel great with our roster. We absolutely love our pieces. We feel that they work together very, very well. And we started to see that this summer.
Well, let's talk about that roster, Jeff. A little different look this year, obviously, with KJ and Will going to the NBA. You got Boswell back. And tell us about what we can expect from the roster this year.
Yeah, I'll start with Kylan. Obviously had a great end to the season. Trying to catapult that into the spring and into the summer. Has made huge strides just with our area. You know, another year of being in our culture and in our program, understanding our system better, understanding what we're asking out of him better. He has a great understanding. He's taken a leadership role. I expect Kylan Boswell to have an outstanding year. We all know he's one of the, if not the best on-ball defender in the country. And you know, his offense has come strides this summer. So, you know, he's had a great summer. Tomislav Isovic currently is out in LA at the Nike Skills Challenge with all the other top, you know, college talent, you know, in the country. So he's obviously, you know, his body's tremendous. He's 262 pounds. He's chiseled. His body's different from what you've seen him. He's moving better. So we all know his IQ. We know his skill level. He'll have another tremendous year for us. You know, Ben Humerkaus, you know, obviously he's back for another year, which was, you know, somewhat unexpected until kind of, you know, all his stuff played out within the NCAA. That's one, you know, another guy that's been in your program. You know, Ben averaged 9 a game last year. Led us in 3-point field goals made. Being around and understanding this level better, I feel he's going to have a big year for us. He's had a great summer. Been one of our better players and shooting the ball tremendous. The confidence level, along with him being here another year, I expect that to be him to be a really big piece for us. So, Jake Davis is back, had a great summer, looks good, shooting the ball better than ever. Then you got to get into, Andrei Stojakovic, who is a superb talent, obviously is a proven scorer at the high major level at Cal and Stanford, has done it in the ACC. You look at that and then you see how it translates into your system and your program. His role for us is, the alpha role. And, it's a role for us that's been, hasn't failed. You go back, Io, you go back to, Terrence Shannon, you go back to Will and Kath, like he's going to be so involved in action and be such a vital part. I expect his production to be right where it was. But again, what people talk about all the time is doing it on a high level winning team versus a team that, didn't have much success. So that's his thing, and that's what people want to see. He's had a great summer. He's athletic. He's a guy that kind of right now lives in the mid-range, is a very, very effective scorer at the mid-range and at the rim. His big thing is expanding out, shooting the three at a higher clip. We want more threes out of him. His attempts weren't, very high when he played at Cal last year from that area. So he's been good. Zonomir, Big Z, transfer from Arkansas, has put on 30 pounds. That was a struggle for him at Kentucky and at Arkansas was kind of the weight game and the body build. He's come in here. He's been here about 10 months, and he's plus 30. His body's tremendous. He looks good. He's 7'2", and what I call a sniper. Like when he gets the ball and he gets set, like that ball's going in. And it's very different seeing that and the way he moves and is able to shoot the ball at that size.
How's the competition with him and his brother?
Good. It's different. Twins. Those guys are twins, and they're both a little different. They tick a little bit different. Thomas Loft's very, we've seen him very mature, very level-headed. At most times, unless it's at Indiana and he needs to handle some stuff. But he's kind of the mature one, and then he's kind of the guy there that is helping Big Z and Zonomir and helping him just evolve into our culture. So they're competing hard against each other. You're going to see them out there together, both 7-1, 7-2 as your front line. They both move very, very well. Obviously we know their skill level, their IQ. So something that college basketball hasn't really seen, size like that at your front line.
So, I mean, you talk about changing their body, and, you guys have a great strength conditioning guy over there in Fletch, and he just transforms these kids from, it seems like instant. And Jake's want to know if he can get an appointment with him with Fletch.
Not right now.
Yeah.
These ribs are too bad.
No, he's just it's part of our culture, and the development piece, and I'll go back to last year that was a big attraction to Kasparas Giacochonis and Will Riley.
Yeah.
They knew what they needed. They knew where to come get.
When you saw Boswell come in from Arizona, what he looked like, and then once Fletch got a hold of him, the transformation was just unreal. And and we say it all the time, talking and meeting with these kids. Everybody's going to talk strength, conditioning, nutrition with you. Everybody is. It's just how you live it. It's smoke. A lot of people talk about it. It's important. But as far as applying it every single day, the consistency, the discipline that you have to have, and then hold them accountable, and that's what Fletch does. And that's what. There's no bullshit. There's no. There's no. You're going to do it. You're going to do it the right way. You're going to be held accountable, and that's the transformations that you're seeing. Yeah.
We live it every day. The nutrition piece, the strength conditioning. He spends all day with these guys.
Jeff, you're going to fit right in on this show because you're entertaining, and I don't think you get enough kudos because you have to be talking with Scotty on the side a little bit about these names because he has became so good at throwing these names around like he knows them. Are you working with him on the names?
No.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to take some time for some guys, but
I don't even try to say the names, and he just throws them out. He rolls off his tongue.
yeah, he's on top of it. We talk about it. He'll throw some trials at me, and
How do you pronounce this?
it's different. These guys, they come from around the world. There's, we got one guy in here now that just arrived 2 weeks ago, and I haven't even talked about him, David Berkovich.
Berkovich, yeah.
I think's terrific. He's, 6'9", 260 pounds. I've been saying this since I first started seeing him, that he's a lot like Kevin Love to me.
Oh.
And I say Kevin Love, I coached against Kevin Love when he was at UCLA, his college days when his body was different than what it was after a 15-year NBA career. I compare him a lot to Kevin Love from the UCLA days. He has huge hands. He's, anything around him, it's like that's his ball. He's very, very skilled. He has an inside game that's, very, very good where he can take advantage of mismatches. He's very cerebral and can pass. He's very, very, very good. NBA people compare him to Sengun, the big kid at Houston. That's been terrific for them. That's his comp for the NBA people. But he's a guy, he'll be an NBA player, just depends when. That would be very, very big for us this year. And he just arrived 2 weeks ago. Obviously, with today's current events, we didn't have much say as far as when our international guys arrived to campus. So he arrived late. He's here currently. He's working. And then the next kid, the last kid that we have coming to campus, Mihajlo Petrovic, will be here prior to school starting. So another guy we haven't talked about who's older. He was a MVP candidate in the Adriatic League this past year. That league is full of ex-NBA guys, ex-Big Ten stars, Yogi Ferrell, Frank Kaminsky, guys like that. He was probably the MVP of that league. And it was very political at the end of the day, but he had a terrific year. I kind of see him, and I comped him a little bit with Braden Smith. He's very fast with the ball. He's very good in the mid-range. He can see the floor, can play in pick and roll, in that mode a little bit. So we're expecting big things out of him. Keaton Wagler, I haven't talked about him, a freshman from the Kansas City area, has been off the charts this summer, a guy that people are going to understand and know very, very quickly here. He's got great size. He's a big guard with unbelievable IQ and feel. People across America has not talked about him enough. People have missed evaluations. He has been terrific this summer. And then Brandon Lee's another kid that from out in New York, kid from the Caribbeans, has had a good summer. So very, very excited about our roster.
Yeah, you sound excited, and it might just come down to how you're going to get these guys the minutes. Your bench sounds pretty deep where, you can plug and play whatever you need to do. So that might be a challenge as well.
Yeah. And, we haven't talked about, obviously a young man that's very, very, dear to all of us, especially, Ty Rodgers, bless his heart, was having an awesome off season, was in a great place in every which way, mentally, physically, emotionally, was leading like he, as good as he's ever led. And then that happened, and it was heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. I love the kid. He's in great spirits now. He's around our team. He's rehabbing. He's going to, do everything he can to get back to, the old Ty Rodgers that he was. And but I, obviously wanted to mention him.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about an update on Ty. happened back over the summer and just a freak thing. But, yeah, for him to kind of redshirt last year and stick around with the team and stick with it, that shows you his dedication. And, yeah, a great kid, and, hopefully he can get that rehabbed and back to normal where he's going to contribute, defensively, just his presence out there. So, yeah, hopefully he has a quick return.
No question. So, it's here. Obviously summer flew by. Getting back to, the recruiting piece, I spent 30 days in Europe and, between June and July. It was 3 different FIBA events where you're able to see, a lot of guys around the world. We'll be right back in that market again. It just fits us. It fits, our institution. It fits our program. And we'll keep going back to that well.
So, yeah, I mean, you've experienced the world this, past couple of months, Jeff. You've kind of been everywhere. We don't know where you're at day in, day out.
Well, that's the point, Scott. I try to keep a low profile, buddy.
You do a great job of it.
You ever get Nick specials delivered over there to the home address when you get back, or no?
Well, he charges me $200 delivery fee. So.
Well, you get that right back on tickets. So.
Yeah. So
you could break even.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, you're sitting at a ball game right now.
I am 3 innings in. The first of 2. We've got a doubleheader today.
All right.
Pretty hot out there. How's little Jack's doing?
He's doing all right. He's out in the outfield right now, and he's doing okay. So not too hot yet. So they got it in. They moved it back so they could try to get it in before the heat.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of nice. I've gotten to do some things this week. I've gotten to witness car lines at schools. So I've been absolutely educated, and I just literally sit back and watch and laugh and enjoy myself. So it's been very, very interesting this week.
I say, that's good because, being a college coach and gone all the time, there's sacrifices you have to make, and obviously you miss things. And now if you're able to enjoy a little bit of that probably makes you feel pretty good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Very interesting. I'm glad you called in.
Yeah,
they're speak to you more often.
Always bugging me. Hey, once you get Jeff to call, I'm like, I don't know where Jeff's at. He's gone. But
he also said you were sending a bunch of gear to the station, so thanks in advance for that.
Yeah.
You can. He'll send you some used jock straps, Joe.
Yeah, there's a couple big boxes of some used gear that's heading that way.
Don't even bother washing. It's all right.
Jake doesn't want him because he pukes Nebraska. So, he's a big Nebraska fan.
He doesn't get anything.
But
I still enjoy the Illini, but it's go Big Red for a couple more years.
Oh boy,
he's supporting him with his money. Well, Jeff, we appreciate you calling in, buddy. I know you're on a time crunch, and we always appreciate talking to you.
Yeah.
And we look forward to Illinois basketball coming right up.
I'm ready for some Illini football.
Yeah,
first.
football.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
yes.
they have high expectations this year.
Yeah, I'm ready to start watching those pads pop.
Yeah.
It's got to be exciting over there on campus and stuff.
I think Western Illinois coming to town here shortly.
They are.
Yeah,
they are.
I mean that's your alma mater over there at Western Illinois, and taking on the Fighting Illini. So that should be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Yeah, maybe they could.
Great people over there. They work hard. They live it. They deserve everything that they're getting. I expect big things from them this year. There's a lot of excitement, and so it's here.
It is here.
Right. Good stuff.
All right, Jeff. Well, enjoy your day, and maybe we can talk to you in the future.
Absolutely.
All right.
Appreciate you guys having me on.
Yep. Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Thanks for the phone call.
Yes, sir.
Good
Take care, y'all.
Yep. You too.
Speaking of the Illini, I know you guys are on TikTok. So did you see the Illini handing out the captains' jerseys?
I did not.
Oh, if you get a chance, search. It's probably on X and Facebook as well. But try to find the Coach B handing out the jerseys for that. It was pretty outstanding. You know, a couple guys that have never been captains, all of a sudden this year they get named, and you could tell it was a big deal. Pretty cool thing. Pretty cool little event they posted.
ILL, baby.
Well, we'll look it up, Jake.
Yeah.
Or you send it to us. Be easier.
No. I'd rather make you do the work.
Typical.
He's got an interesting gig. I'd like to see what his passport looks like.
Yeah,
Just
Stamp.
bam, 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 all the way through it. It's he's got to work on those names and stuff like on the airplane rides, doesn't he? Just
My goodness.
figuring
Stuff.
things out.
Yeah.
And I want to. He was talking more intellectual basketball stuff with us. I was wanting to know things about like who meets him at the airport. They had like you got to find your way around these places, and then
I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of connections overseas that kind of, help him. I don't think he's just hopping off a plane and trying to figure out where to go. I mean,
but
obviously,
what about language?
So how do you say his name?
Merkovich.
You're good at it, I tell you what.
I tell you, Scotty's got these
He
down.
is.
Well, I don't want to mess up on air because it always turns into a bloopers reel.
Lloyd loves those moments.
So you got to study.
It's good humor.
Yeah.
That's why I don't try to say the names. That's funny.
There's some other things you say during a radio show that might not come off quite right.
A lot. But,
one of them might happen this show, actually.
I don't know what I said, but when I see
You're
you two
good.
bozos get one.
We can't say it out loud.
Well, you get what you pay for.
I think you were trying to say bench.
I did say bench.
Yeah. Yes, you kind of
You
did.
did say bench.
He kind of did, didn't he?
Deep bench.
Yes,
That's
it
what
was
I
good.
said.
It was good.
Yep.
It
It couldn't be taken any other way.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for us today on the Cheap Seats. I'd like to thank our viewers and listeners for tuning in. Thanks to Jeff Alexander for talking with us this morning. I'm excited for some basketball now. He has some
It's
pretty high
football
hopes.
season.
I'm ready
Come
for
on,
football.
Well,
man.
football, yeah, but
Basketball's going to be exciting, though.
basketball
Definitely going to be a fun year.
should be an exciting year, and we'll see. That's going to do it for us today on the Cheap Seats, guys, and we'll talk to you next week.
Happy birthday, Mom. Good
Yeah, happy
day.
birthday, Jake's mom.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.